Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for April 2023, and we're going to see what the Akashic Tarot cards have to say about love for you, Scorpio. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, Ascended Masters, what are the messages for Scorpio for this time, please? Messages for love for Scorpio for this time, please. Thank you. The first card out is the number 10, the Light of the World, Major Arcana in the Akashic Tarot. Your second card is the King of Keys. Your third card is the number 19, Reflection. 2 Major Arcana. And on the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Roses, the War of Roses. And in this card you see 2 different armies, we'll say, on the battlefield. The white rose and the red rose signifies purity on the white rose, passion on the other. The purity is what you know is right, integrity and whatnot. The red rose is your passions, what you want, your needs, your desires. You can see the the flag on the ground that has the white and red rose. That signifies that you have tried to, there could be some type of conflict in your life. Generally, this is a romantic conflict. And you have tried to rectify this situation, however that may be. That's what that flag on the ground between the two signifies. And this card is saying right now that it's time to consider when you want to put down the sword and walk off of the battlefield, Scorpio. So what that means for you, whatever that means for you, it's time to look to your higher self and decide what battles you may want to fight and which battles you may wish to walk away from. I'm going to pull a few cards for you now from the Everyday Witch Tarot to clarify these Akashic Tarot cards that are on the table. These are beautiful cards. Messages are just a little different from the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. They're a little bit more kitschy sometimes, but I try to stay in line to a degree with the traditional Rider-Waite. But I love these cards. I love how they feel in your hand. I love how they shuffle. What are the messages in love, please, for Scorpio? What are the clarifying messages for these Akashic Tarot cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot in love, please, for this time? Once again for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. On the number 10, the Light of the World, 9 of Swords. On the King of Keys, the Fool. And on the number 19, Reflection, the 2 of Pentacles. On the bottom of this deck, the 3 of Swords. So, for me, the bottom of the decks kind of clarify. I mean, these two definitely go well together. I mean, these are 2 different decks, and look at the colors on these cards. It's amazing to me how some of these messages, Spirit is just so tapped in, Scorpio. So, you know what this card means, the 3 of Swords. It's, you know, a broken heart. So, potentially, some of you have been going through some type of war of roses. If that is in a love relationship, my heart goes out to you. I understand how difficult that can be, but there are some beautiful messages here for you. So the first card's out for you, the number 10, the light of the world, and the 9 of swords. The number 10, light of the world, you can see that there is someone there knocking at a door. A younger gentleman on the inside is unaware, almost as if he cannot hear the knock at the door. There's no latch on the door. This card is showing your higher self trying to get your attention. This is your eternal being. And only you can open the door, Scorpio, by taking real action, by feeling and knowing the divine and eternal being that you are. And to have this clarified by the 9 of swords, it speaks to me in a way that says that perhaps you have been suffering in a situation for a while. This could be romantic in nature. Perhaps it is a dark night of the soul that you've been going through alone. I feel that these two cards together, however, mean that hopefully you're coming to the end of this dark night of the soul if you have not already. But in order to do that, perhaps the solution is to open the door to your higher self so that you can know a divine love and power that is beyond explanation. You can make every day sacred, Scorpio, by going within with meditation. Many things that you can do. There are many things to listen to on YouTube. Healing energies. There are self-help things with Abraham Hicks, Bob Proctor, The Secret, the movie The Secret. There are all kinds of things that you can do. You can buy books about the Akashic records. You can watch things about, learn about the Akashic records. But this is absolutely about getting in touch with your higher self and answering that knock of your eternal being. And that is the only thing I believe that's really going to give you or any of us peace on this earth, because we have to learn how to get in touch with our higher beings, with our higher selves, that spirit that lives within us, to let go of this type of 9 of swords behavior. And it's not to minimize what anyone is going through. There are many things that happen that we have no control over, and I'm not minimizing that at all. But it does come to a point where you can sit around and you can think about it all the time and mope about it and let it take over the rest of your life. Or you can make a decision to see the divine being that is within, that loving and eternal being and force that is within you forever and ever, that nothing can touch, that nothing can dim that light. The next card's out for you, Scorpio, or the King of Keys. And he's similar to the King of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite, and the Fool. And I love this witch on the Fool. She looks so happy. She's ready to jump off the cliff there. So the King of Keys is obviously an entrepreneurial man. He is solid. He's on the way back to the castle. He's very happy. He's been out traveling. He's on his way back. And this could be a divine masculine energy in your life, male or female, who's very solid, dependable, can help you in business affairs. This could also indicate a promotion for someone. a heightening of career, an advancement of career. Know, however, if this is a love interest, that this person could be more focused on business and on the coin than actually on emotions. They're a great person. Perhaps they're just not as into their cup. And maybe, maybe that's okay with you. But I see this more as you in this energy, Scorpio, right now. Whether you're male or female, this looks like you are ready to begin a new adventure to me, and you're solid in doing that. You have this stability that you need, whether it's financial or whether it's emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is that you need, you have it, and you're ready to begin a new adventure right now. Because that's what the Fool is doing, stepping off that cliff, ready for a new adventure. Let's go for it. She's ready. So I think that this is you, and you're ready for a new adventure. After having gone through this dark night of the soul, hopefully getting very deeply in touch with yourself and realizing that happiness comes from within. This card definitely says that to me, that Fool card. Happiness comes from within. She's just happy being the Fool. Doesn't mean she's foolish. No, no, no. By no means. It means that she's brave enough. She's brave enough to step off the cliff and have faith that she's going to land on her feet. The next set of cards out for you, the number 19 Reflection, another major arcana in the Akashic Tarot, and the Two of Pentacles in the Everyday Witch Tarot. The Reflection card is one potentially of a trip over water. It definitely means you could be taking a trip of some kind, over water or no. But more importantly, it can be a card about you getting in touch with your psychic abilities. You being more in touch with them and being as calm as a still lake and reflecting on your emotions right now and having control over your emotions right now. And being in touch with your emotions and that psychic power that is within you is very powerful, Scorpio. And the Two of Pentacles, you can see that she's balancing two pentacles in her hands, but also she's on a little seesaw board there, and as soon as the cat, jumps on there, the kitty cat's gonna throw her world out of alignment. And the Two of Pentacles is, of course, about balance. It's about balance and finding a balance between whatever that is for you. If it's work and play, if it's love and money, if whatever it is, maybe, since it's come out on top of this Reflection card, maybe it's about finding balance in your emotions. This is a state of intuitive reflection. Maybe it's about you finding balance, having intuitive reflection, allowing intuitive reflection, I can't speak, or opening up to intuitive reflection. So be more open to spirit and trust those images, words, things that you may receive psychically, and open up to that. Open up to those things. I'm not sure how this goes for a love reading for you, Scorpio. You have definitely come into your power. It looks to me like you are ready to begin a new adventure, and being in touch with your higher self and your psychic power is certainly a wonderful and beautiful place to be before you think about beginning any type of relationship with anyone else. So you will be a wonderful spouse, friend, or lover to have, being more in touch with your higher self and with your higher being, and having two cards that have signified that. You're really, really being encouraged, if you haven't already, to get in touch with your higher self. I'm going to pull a few cards for you now from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels Oracle deck. Thanks so much for joining me today, Scorpio. I really appreciate you taking your time to come and spend with me. If you like this reading, please reach out and hit that like and subscribe button right now. I appreciate every view, every like, and every subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit and Angels, for these beautiful messages for Scorpio in love for April, or for whenever this message finds them. What are the final messages from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck, please? Your first card is Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This Fool card just makes me smile. That's exactly what I think of right there. Just playful and having a good time. The second card for you, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith. Your third card, is it safe for you? It is safe for you to love, Scorpio. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. That is a beautiful final message. Open your heart, Scorpio. Open your heart to receive that highest energy. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me today, Scorpio. If you like this reading, as I said, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your April. Love and light.